Hi everyone, good day. My name is Ojumu, and I want to believe that you have seen or read my bio, so I would not want to take any more time trying to introduce myself again. Alright, so it's nice to be here, and it's good to have you around. So I'll be taking you through, uh, well, I wouldn't want to call it brief anyway, but then it's brief as well, depending on how you look at it. I'm putting you through how to create stunning and wonderful videos via your mobile phone. It might not be possible to, get 100% very professional, high quality kind of video, but for what you have to do or what you might want to do, if you are able to master this skill, you would not necessarily need to seek for the services of a videographer or a cinematographer, so to speak, for your mini projects. It's going to be something that you'll be able to, walk through on your own using your mobile phone. And as the saying goes, that if you keep waiting until you have the whole money in the world, or you have a whole lot of things going on for you before you make certain moves, then you're going to wait forever. Why not just start where you are and start with what you have? And I believe that is one of the reasons you are also here today. So I also like to say this before I go on, that what I'm going to be showing you, you might know it and you might not know it, but whatever the case is, I'll play that you pay good attention and also practice on your own. Definitely cannot teach you everything, but I'll try my best to show you things as much as possible. All right, so I have a little note here that I scribbled down. See, so mainly, what is video making? Yeah, so for the sake of what we're doing, we are not going so professional, like we're not going so pro, but then we just need some basic understanding, and that is what we're going to get. So video making in a layman's term is just simply the act or activity of creating visual content with motion. Motion means anything that's moving. So and visual, has to do with your eyes. What you can see with your eyes is a visual content. If you are seeing a flyer, for example, that's a visual content, but it's not a video because it's not moving. It doesn't have motion. It's just there. It's just plain. Carries, some form of information and all of that. But then if the flyer is being made into a video, whereas probably it has some form of displays, some things shown on the screen, and probably it has an audio in the background again, then you can say it has become a video. So any visual content that is in motion, either on your screen, your phone screen, your computer screen, an ATM screen, an electronic billboard, anywhere at all, or a POS, machine screen, whatever screen it is, as long as it's something that is visual, as long as something that is moving, something in motion, then it is a video. All right, so the video making process, like I have here, comprises a whole lot of things, and it is subject to certain factors, like what is the purpose of the video, who is the audience of the video, what are the resources available for you to create this visual content that you want to create. So those are the things that determines the process that your video making involves. And the video making process involves things like content creation, the selection of your location, costume, shooting mode, your lighting, different things like that. And it falls into the category of either before the shooting proper itself, and also post shooting. So before the shooting has to do with your brainstorming and thinking of what exactly you want to do, how you want to go about it, how you intend to achieve it. And then the shooting is the process where you're actually shooting the video. And then post shooting is your editing and embellishment and all of those things. All right, so because we are not really going in depth, we are not going, like I said, we are not going professional mode. What you need is just the basic understanding to be able to shoot good videos for yourself that are presentable, depending on what you want to do. And for this training, I believe that we're trying to get geared towards being able to create visual content that we can use to push for positive impact in our society. We want to campaign against negative things happening. We want to get our voices out there to fight for a passionate cause to improve the quality of our community. So we don't really need to go so deep into cinematography and all that stuff. That's a whole different ballgame entirely. So, but for the sake of what it is, we'll just stick with some of these basic things. All right. So before you go ahead to start shooting a video, making a video, you need to ask yourself certain questions. What exactly do I want to do? Who am I reaching out to? What is the essence of this video I want to make? How long is it going to be? Those are the questions that you ask. That is part of the content creation process. So, for example, if you're going to be shooting yourself, for example, shooting the video now, not gone. So if you're going to be shooting yourself, for example, you want to, conclude what I want to talk about. So let's say you're someone who is passionate about fighting or speaking against abortion, for example, because it terminates the lives of unborn children. So you want to talk about abortion. You don't want to, start the video and then you're blabbing, or you're just beating about the bush. You keep saying the same thing over and over again and you're not making any reasonable point. Your video might not get the effect it ought to get. So you need to have made your research, go online, read about abortion, check out for laws that are in support or against, compare and contrast, look out for write-ups, articles about abortion. Just fill your knowledge bank with everything you need to know about abortion. Then you can now go ahead and say, okay, if I'm going to talk about abortion, I want to go in this line. This is how I want to talk about it. I want to talk about this aspect or that aspect. This part is what I call scripting. So you script what you're going to be talking about, so that you keep scripting helps you to keep your ideas in the right perspective, so you don't go out of the box, so you don't go out of point. You don't just stray off with ideas and then you're just your ideas are just all over the place and you sound so disorganized. So that is why you need to script. So when I started doing things like this as well, I also script whatever it is I want to say. So but over the years I've become better at what I do. But then when I have very important videos to make, I script what I want to say so that I don't beat about the bush or just waste time. So you have to make this decision that, okay, this is what I want to talk about, this is how long I want it to be, because you don't have all day. All right, so that aside, then also you need to be confident about yourself and confident in yourself. You need to like what you sound like. Some people, they don't like to hear themselves. They don't like to hear themselves talk, or they don't like to hear themselves on the replay. So if they hear themselves, maybe someone recorded their voice or something and then it's being played back, they don't want to listen to it because they don't like how they sound. If you're going to be making very fantastic videos about yourself, you need to like how you sound. Like, get familiar, get used to it, be proud of it. You need to like how, if you don't like how you sound, it's going to affect whatever it is you're going to be doing. And you need to also believe in yourself. You need to be confident enough. Some people are also scared of, I don't know what phobia they call that, maybe camera phobia or something. They're scared of being behind, camera, or they are shy or all that stuff. You need to overcome all that and, put yourself out there. Whatever it is that you have in mind that is important, that you feel the world needs to hear, it is just important that you need to get it out there. So you have to, get over all these things that disable your self-confidence. All right. So okay, for the shooting, we're going to look at that when we are dealing with the apps that we're going to be using. That's the mode landscape, portrait. But okay, let me just highlight this, that the landscape mode is, horizontal. I'm not so good at mathematics. The horizontal mode, while the portrait is the vertical mode. I hope I'm correct. All right, so we're going to be going into practical now, and as much as possible, I'll try to be brief because it's already 10 minutes. But then, because it's really a whole lot of work, it's not something that you can just rush through. So I'll plead that you're going to be patient. But then, I also believe that this content is going to be broken down into pieces. I think 15 minutes each, so you'll be able to go at a pace that is easy. Yeah. All right. So next, you're going to be seeing is going to be the apps that we're going to be working with.